Okay, I am back, and time for part 2 of this marathon where I play Sonic CD. Hell yeah. Okay, so for this game, I've actually practiced this, and I will try to be going for both the Savior of the Planet and the Treasure Hunter achievements. Now, I already got them, so it won't appear, but essentially what this means is that I will be destroying all of the robot generators, all of the Metal Sonic holograms, and getting all 7 time stones. So, with that being said, I'm actually gonna do something. So, I think, as much as we all love the Japanese soundtrack, the American has a better opening. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it play the opening with the US soundtrack, just so I can have that footage, and then I will go back. I will go back, switch to Japanese, and start there, because the Japanese opening without the opening is kind of, without the lyrics is kind of weird. Cool, and then immediately go back to the main menu and then do that shit, but in Japanese. Actually, hold on a moment. Okay. So, Sonic CD. After the massive success of Sonic 1, the team in Japan ended up splitting in two. One of them moving to America to work on Sonic 2, the other staying in Japan and working on Sonic CD. Sonic CD is an interesting game, taking a lot more from Sonic 1 than Sonic 2. And it has a fun time travel mechanic, which I already fucked up. So unlike Sonic 1, where to get the good ending you exclusively have to get the Chaos Emerald. Here, to get the good ending, the Chaos Emerald route is the Time Stone route option is still there, which is functionally identical to the Chaos Emeralds. However, there is a new feature in this game where you can time travel to different versions of the same level. So once I touch this past post, you'll see at the bottom left it says past. And if I run at 88 miles per hour for long enough, I will then get transported to the past. Now, why would you transport it to the past? Well, Dr. Eggman, learning of the time travel powers of this weird planet, has decided to try to harvest that. So, at the past, you'll find two objects. One is a Metal Sonic hologram. These things bully the animals. Destroy these, and animals will start hopping around and roaming the stage. Now that's completely optional, but the thing which is actually needed to get the good ending is usually in the past, somewhere on the stage, you'll find what is known as a robot generator. Destroy the robot generator and it'll destroy all of the badniks in the past. And if you destroy the robot generator, you will make a good feature for the zone. See, the future version of the stage has two versions, a good feature and a bad feature. The bad feature is where Eggman takes over and everything's dark and desolate and terrible. The good feature is everything's perfectly idyllic. So you destroy that was the robot generator, or robot teleporter, or robot transporter, whatever it is. You destroy that, so now... so now what? Now Eggman can't use the past to... Now Eggman can't use the power of time travel to take over the world. I am so... Okay, so what I was trying to do is I was trying to go into the present because... oh, I just realized... maybe I should just like completely start over. I just fucked up in a lot of different ways. Okay. Also, no viewers, so like, who cares? I have to start over. Okay, so, Sonic CD. After the massive success of Sonic 1, the team at Sega Japan ended up splitting into two teams. One half, comprising of Ryuichi Naka, the main programmer of Sonic 1, ended up moving to America, STI, to work on Sonic 2. The remaining team in Japan and started working on Sonic CD. Now, unlike Sonic 1, where to get the good ending, you have to get all the Chaos Emeralds. You can do something similar, getting all these games' time zones, but there's another method using this game's unique feature, gimmick. So you'll notice I touched a pass post, and if I touch a pass post and then proceed to maintain 88 miles per hour for long enough, I will time travel to the past. So pretty much each stage now has multiple versions of the same stage. There is the present version, the past version, but there are also two future versions of the future. So the story of the game is Eggman finds this little planet and learns of its time manipulation feature, and decides to try to use that to go to the past to try to take over the world. So to do this, he goes to the past and installs robot teleporters, or transporters, or generators, and essentially invades the past with his robots to sort of conquer. So, in each stage, your goal is to go to the past and then find the robot generator. If you go to the future without destroying the generator, the future will be a bad future, and it'll be very apocalyptic. If you destroy the generator, like I did just now, and if you go to the future, it'll be a good future where everything's idyllic. Also, the benefit is if you destroy the robot generator in the past, it will get rid of every badnik in the stage, or in the past version of the stage, being more precise. So now I'm just looking for rings because I also want to get the time stone, which requires, like Sonic 1, to leave the stage with 50 rings. So, luckily with no badniks, I could just, peruse. So I just need 8 more rings. Oh, there we go. So you don't have to go to the present, like really, you almost never have to go back to the present. The only reason I'm doing this is because to sort of show a particular aspect of the story. Hey look! It's Amy Rose! She has a tendency to want to try to hug you. So the story of Amy Rose is that tarot cards used her tarot card to predict that the love of her life would be on Little Planet. So here she is. That is the entire reason why Amy Rose is a crush on Sonic, because tarot cards. So unlike the weird rotating stage of Sonic 1, these special stages are on this 3D area, and your goal is to try to destroy all 6 UFOs. Now there are 2 types of UFOs, the blue ones with the white sides, and then the purple ones with the yellow sides. The blue ones give you a speed up, the purple ones give you rings. If there are less than 30 seconds left on the clock, a blue UFO with red sort of sides will spawn, and that will give you an additional 30 seconds. These can be these stages can be kind of a handful, because the UFOs have a very erratic patterns sometimes. You really end up you can't really chase them, you have to really intercept them. So yeah, that's pretty much covered most of what Sonic CD is. So yeah, every stage will have a very similar process. Find the past post, find a way to use the past post, and then find the robot generators and the Metal Sonic hologram. Cool, there's the Metal Sonic hologram. Now I just need to find a way to go up. Oh no, I have to explore for rings, because, you know, Oh my god, fuck you. Maybe the president has rings I could collect. Sonic made a good future in Zone 2. Cool. Yeah, no, I absolutely way overshot that. Or undershot that. So, for the third act of each zone, or the boss act, if you got the good future in the previous two acts, the third act is automatically a good future. Otherwise, if you did not, it will become a bad future. So, all of the bosses take place in a future. Also, the boss fights in this game are different. That's the word. Different. Basically, how the boss fights work is that instead of like Sonic 1 and even the rest of the classic Sonic games, instead of being always open to attack, they tend to be not many hits, but it's usually harder to hit them. So it's more like they're more gimmicky bosses, essentially. Oh, never noticed. Knew that was there. Oh no, it's Metal Sonic, which actually made its introduction here. So it's like kind of amusing that I have to destroy monitors of Metal Sonic before actually learning who Metal Sonic is. Okay, so I just got lost. Fun. No, Metal Sonic, how dare you! So a lot of stages in this game will have essentially paths which are designed for teleporting, where it's like two springs next to each other. And those are going to be your best friends, because those are by far like the best ways to time travel. I have to like jump at a specific point. There we are. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, this stage really lives up to the name Collision Chaos. Teleportation, yeah. Dabba-da-dap-bap. Darn. Cool. Three time stones down, 4 to go, I guess. Oh my god. Stop trapping me. Cool, so that's one thing. Now I just have to figure out where the Metal Sonic. Right, I think it's not this one, but I think... There you are. Oh, that was unfortunate. Cool, so as I said before, Collision Chaos has two goalposts. There's one down at the bottom, but if you take that path and use that ramp to boost yourself up here, here's the second goalpost that's also an achievement. So, cool. So here's a trick to help with getting the special stages. You can just quit. Hit start game, and oh look, you're at special stage 4. Cool. You have no reason to necessarily get them on your first run. Is this cheating? Yeah, but I also don't care. Yep. Oh, if I touched the water there, I would have lost. I'm good at video games, I swear. Why do I feel the need to constantly reassure myself of that fact? Am I insecure? Probably. Whew, yeah! Time stone 4 obtained. Now time for Collision Chaos, the Collision Chaos boss, which is infamous, to put it lightly. It's essentially a battle of get to the top of the pinball stage. That's it. Just get to the top of pinball. And it's already over. That's it. That level could take anywhere between like 30 seconds and 5 minutes. Just how lucky you get with a pinball. But I got enough points such that in and of itself that's a 1-up. So, you know, I'm happy. Tidal Tempest. The better Labyrinth Zone. Fishy! I can also go back here for some bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Damn. Let's just try that again. Let's just run that back completely. Mostly because I don't know the layout of the past stage. For the first parts, I would probably just get lost. Shabba-da-dap-bap. Hello there.
Yo. So let's see. Yes. So these special stages are like really cool in terms of like aesthetically, as well as from a like technical perspective. It's basically doing 3D environment in a 2D plane, which is like really cool.
Yeah. So actually, I saw a really cool video about how they explain like how the SNES does that sort of thing.
Is that actually like mode 7X or whatever it's called?
It's just called Mode 7.
Oh, that's what.
Well, Mode 7 is half of the equation. It's Mode 7 with horizontal interrupts do. Okay, so hold on a moment. Just let me set up some things. First.
Oh, it's like the graphic of Sonic Face Plant. It's very good.
So if you want a more live feed, there's that. Second, I'll just talk so I could get a sense of your audio.
Oh.
Oh, okay. One moment. Okay, talk now.
Ping.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Just keep talking.
Alright, so these time stones. What is the intricate deep lore behind them? As they basically look like just Chaos Emeralds.
But they cannot turn you supersonic.
Oh. And don't give me some explanation of it enables time travel, because Chaos Control is already time travel.
No, Chaos Control is not time travel.
Sonic 06 picks the differ.
Well, Sonic 06 is dumb.
Oh, it all makes sense.
It's actually one thing I like. So apparently the Archie comics did something neat where Silver actually time travel is not using the Chaos Emeralds, but instead uses the Time Stones. Instead of using Chaos Control, he uses Chronos Control, which I just thought was like a nice.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen the Worlds Collide crossover with the Mega Man comics?
I've seen a little bit of it. I do not remember much of it though.
So there are two of them. The first is better than the second, as the second is really iffy. And it was hilarious because in continuity, the reason they did it is just a massive reboot twice. For Sonic, not Mega Man.
Yeah. That's what happens when That's what happens when you have a really bad writer and then you try to purge all of his stuff and then he sues because what little you kept.
Oh, that's why there's. Okay, so that was the second wave.
So, like, essentially two things happen. One, the main writer for the longest time was fired because he was just really... He was kind of an uncomfortable writer. He wrote some really weird stuff.
I've heard.
And then the second thing is that Ken Penders ended up suing Archie for use of his characters, and because of poor bookkeeping, I can only imagine, Sega didn't actually have the... Sega wasn't able to produce the contract which would state that the characters owned.
And they don't have like a photocopy which is invalid or something?
I don't know the details, but the point is that despite Ken Penders should have lost, he still ended up winning.
Yeah, the evidence went missing somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that is why we were never getting a Dark Brotherhood 2, for no other reason.
You know what? I don't really care much about the Dark Brotherhood 2 part. I more care about, like, the comics, because as much as I didn't really like the guy, the follow-up writer ended up actually doing some nice things with what he had, and it's just sort of sad that that's all gone now.
Oh, is there a writer after? Okay. Sure. Again, I didn't follow the Sonic comics intricate lore. I just heard funny stories every now and again, as well as read from the perspective of I think it was IDW Mega Man stuff in the time.
Yeah, so IDW now does Sonic comics, and from what I hear, they're really good. I just haven't been able to check them out.
I don't know. I've also seen them work on Transformers at one point, which was really good.
Yeah, so from what I heard, IDW is like the new, just awesome comic book makers.
Yes. Because one of the interesting things with the Transformers, which I'm not sure much you're familiar with the property, is they covered stuff after the war ended, which is like always interesting to see. Like, yo, the war has ended. Now what? Which is something you don't always get to see in general. Actually, it's barely shown. Unless the story is set after the war explicitly, it's typically during the war. So.
Okay, so now I have to remember where I have to go to find the Metal Sonic hologram.
You mentioned earlier that your this game had the Superior Labyrinth Zone or something?
Yes.
It sounded like it had the inferior music though, and I question if you just call it Superior because you don't have to be in the water as long.
I just find it's like a better designed stage than Labyrinth. Like, I don't find it nearly as infuriating.
Is it a lack of talent though? Because you seem to die. Can you actually force your way up that path, really?
Yep.
Alright, oops. I feel as though you weren't meant to go this way.
Oh, that's really bad. Oh, darn. I don't want to lose rings. Yeah, I'll suck it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to go for the special stage here. I have plenty of opportunities.
Isn't every stage an opportunity?
Yeah, but like that's still a finite number of opportunities.
Sure. Well, I mean, the intricate plot of this game, it's Metasonic introduction, timey-wimey nonsense, go have fun.
Okay, so the plot of this game is a small planet appears above a lake called Never Lake. Eggman, learning of the planet's having time travel properties, decides to try to use that to take over the world. So Eggman set up a bunch of robot teleporters, transporters, stuff in the past, and we have to now solve them. Also, Metal Sonic is here. Oh yeah, Amy followed us and has been captured by Metal Sonic.
Well, that's more plot relevant than she normally is.
Oh, you'll never guess why she went to Little Island in the first place.
Is it the birds?
Tarot cards. Her tarot cards told her that she would find the love of her life if she went to Little Planet. That is why Amy loves Sonic, for no other reason.
I think I'm getting into this deep character analysis of Amy and try to justify it.
Well, I mean, it's easy to justify it. She's 12.
Is that what age she? Okay. My apologies, it's so hard to keep track of Sonic canonical plots and their ages and whatnot, as it's rarely relevant.
But that's actually something I liked about the Dark Brotherhood, is that the Dark Brotherhood actually make reference to Amy's tarot cards. One of her special moves is using tarot cards for something. I forget the exact details. The point is that it's one of those details that like are almost never brought up, except when they do, and then it's a nice touch.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, entertain everyone while I'm gone.
Alright then. So you see here, the key part of any Sonic game is to have 7 colorful MacGuffins, which will somehow never be addressed ever again after this game. And we'll use that to justify whatever plot is going on, because somehow this game introduces yet another unlimited power source in an endless sea of endless power sources. Oh, and have Eggman doing something. And you have now made a Sonic game plot. Let's see. Leaderboards. Which version of Sonic CD are you playing exactly?
I have returned.
Which version of Sonic CD are you playing?
The Steam version.
They have leaderboards. Okay.
Quartz Quadrant, one of my favorite levels in this game.
That's a specific power set. Mommy, how does the timey-wimey thing you work in this game as a mechanic? You hit a sign, you move back and forth or something?
You try to maintain a certain amount of speed for a certain amount of time. I just want to check one thing quickly, because I know where the Metal Sonics are, I forget.
You're looking for a good, positive future?
Basically, I just forget if...
But that's your reason, isn't it?
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna go... Okay, so yeah, so... there was something that was... I forgot which act was which. It was Act 1 and 2, so... I just...
Tails playable in this game?
Yeah, so... the original version he wasn't, but they added him for...
Okay, that's just wondering. Like, it's really cool and whatnot. They have like 2 versions of each stage or something.
Oh, there's 4 versions of each stage.
4? Oh, it's the good or bad plus alternate. If it's good
So
or bad, it's the second axis.
there's present, past, good future, and bad future.
Yeah, so it's like... Yeah. And that's like really cool and whatnot, but like, how many of these versions do you actually end up playing?
Usually just the present and past.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what exactly does the CD port of Sonic CD mean?
It's for the Sega CD.
Okay. Why did you mention SNES earlier?
Because the SNES has a similar trick with perspective, and I'm imagining that this game probably does a similar tactic. Like, I have my doubts that it's actually rendering true 3D.
Oh, of course it's not actual 3D. That'd be absurd.
So the point is more like it feels less like it's still really cool, but it's less like oh wow and more it's like oh that's clever when you actually learn how it works.
It's like it's likely to be very similar 3D to Mario 64. Not Mario 64. Mario Party, not Mario Party. Mario Kart 64, I think it's called.
Yes.
The first one, that one. Because everything's a bunch of sprites. Those aren't actual like 3D models or anything. And yeah.
Oh god, time for the worst special stage, just because of the garish background.
What, you don't like the colors?
I defy you to find someone who actually likes the background of this stage.
Alright, they look kinda nice. They feel so right, one might even say.
Okay, that was well played. Oh, I did not expect me to actually hit that UFO. That's nice.
So, mommy, are you trying to hit the blue one?
I'm trying to hit all of them.
Alright, so why are some of them pink and some of them blue?
The blue ones give you a speed boost, the purple ones give you rings.
It's a real shame that they don't use this type of format at least a bit more often. I feel like they only use this for like one other game, and typically they default to like the half pipe thing for, for gems, not gems, superpower MacGuffins?
I like the term gems because it makes it
But are they all gems?
generic. They're emeralds usually.
Well, let's see. You have time stones. It's hard to say what kind it is because they're just stones, of course. Yeah. You have what? The Blaze? No, Chrono. What's the Sonic Rush one?
Pardon?
The Sonic Rush one. It's
Soul Emeralds.
There you go. Yes. We add an adjective. Amazing.
Like like Chaos Emeralds, except now they're Soul Emeralds.
Yeah, it's Sun Emeralds. There's no Luna. Or I guess Blaze is fire, but like, yeah. And anyway, you cast Emeralds like several times. You have Hyper Emeralds, I think it's what it's called at one
Super
point.
Emeralds.
Oh, my mistake. How do I keep getting the name wrong?
Cause you're... Fuck, I messed up.
Yeah, okay. That's probably some other obscure power source I'm not overlooking.
I mean, there is the World Rings and Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Oh, yes, the World Rings, of course. And... Okay, I guess there's only legendary swords in the Black Knight then.
It's not really the same thing. Like, for me, they have to be multicolored and 7 of them.
Of course.
Well, that was amusing. These are sometimes really hard to hit.
Yeah, the clouds really aren't that bad. Regarding the foreground, if you notice, you're always at the same angle. You're just moving horizontally the camera for your sprite panning, and then that's how you kind of do it. You have it at an angle and you move it around. For your sprite speed. I'm sure it took a lot of effort both to program and to create the art for. So you have to be very specific about your angles. In comparison, the UFO thingies were probably very simple.
Yeah, they're just sprites at different sizes.
Well, yeah, you scale them.
I'm not entirely sure if this Sega CD would have the ability to scale. I think they would have to draw each different size. Maybe not. It depends. They might have been scaled, they might have just been redrawn at different sizes.
Well, typically you have both, and you switch between them for resolution purposes, but nonetheless.
Like some old systems wouldn't have been able to scale. Like, that's just not a feature some of them would have had.
But if you know,
like Sega CD might have, but like SNES definitely didn't.
You have to do a bit of scaling though, to not like drawing between resolutions.
I mean, like, if that's possible, you absolutely do it. I'm just saying that it's not.
So, I don't know for sure if it's possible.
But like, they might have done that for the Steam re-release.
That sounds like effort.
Oh, there was a lot of effort into this. Like,
yeah.
This is not emulated. This is essentially built from the ground up.
Yeah, how nice.
Come on. Hit the fucking UFO. God damn it.
The thing you're screwing up is the hitting part.
Always helpful.
I try to say the most obvious statement imaginable.
Okay, there we go. Okay, one bitch left.
Can you like crawl off the end? And the purple stuff?
Fuck. Oh, damn it. So close.
I don't know, maybe you could have made it in 3 seconds. So you see here, one of the reasons why Eggman always loses is because Sonic has secret time powers.
Yeah. Hang on, this time that jump hit massively. Yeah.
So is the purple stuff hazardous?
Yeah, you lose time.
Is that all?
Yeah.
How generous. Oh, maybe. Call me in like 20 minutes when you finish the stage. This seems like it's gonna take a while.
That is a that is not an accurate prediction.
I suggest the VOD watchers to skip ahead, but you have no VOD watchers.
Mm-hmm.
Switching.
Well done, there's one UFO left. Got it.
Again, it's very generous that the like purple stuff is not like insta-kill.
Oh, that would be like fucking abysmal if it was insta-kill. Okay, and now I will not be going for the special stages until the final zone of the game.
But why?
If you destroy... So if you get all the time zones, all of the robot generators will automatically be pre-destroyed, which actually makes it impossible to get the achievement for destroying all of them. So if you actually want to get that achievement, you have to explicitly not get...
Are you metagaming again?
Yeah, I'm metagaming again. But that also means I could focus exclusively on the stages for like a good chunk of time.
Yeah, cool.
I hate... This stage is probably the most annoying to try to find a good place to time travel.
Yeah, it's just going with the flow and seeing how things happen. Well, I suppose that's counterintuitive to counter to your metagaming. These thingies you're looking to destroy, they're always in the past, I presume?
Yes.
You start in the present?
Yes. Oh, I had a good thing going, and then I fucked it up.
Have you tried backup shots?
Yes, my backup shot is quitting to the main menu and starting and trying again.
Mmm.
Metagaming.
Very much so, actually, if you know what the word meta means. Or rather, prefix, I should say.
That was so close to failing, holy crap. Anyway, time to die. No, I wanted to... Give me spikes so I could jump into. I just want to die. Perfect. See, metagaming, because I know that even if you die in the past, you actually respawn in the past, and that there's a Metal Sonic teleport at the start of the stage, or the Metal Sonic hologram at the start of the stage. So I'm able to, by dying, I essentially skip the effort of trying to actually backtrack. And boom, got the teleporter. Boss time! Whoop whoop! Are you still there? Am I still there? Oh, okay, you're muted. Okay, cool. So this is probably one of my favorite bosses conceptually. Like, it's not very intricate, but essentially you're just on a conveyor belt and you have to try to run on the conveyor belt to cause friction to Eggman's machine and have it eventually blow itself up.
I have a few questions about the physics. With that aside, hasn't this layout been done before?
No.
It feels like a very rudimentary boss design that they've done already. Alright.
Yeah, the boss design in Sonic CD is very different than the rest of the series.
Alright, let's talk physics. So, the reason how this works is you're causing friction with the platform that Eggman is on, yes?
Yes.
So that implies the platform is on the conveyor belt.
Yes.
Which means that, so the conveyor belt therefore will be greatly slowed down by the additional friction.
You're just that fast.
Due to being pressed on.
You're just that fast.
No, I meant the conveyor belt sucks.
Wacky Workbench! Whoop whoop! Oh.
Cause like, bro, we have this conveyor belt, but we're gonna intentionally slow it down. Despite being trying to go as fast as possible. It's not the conveyor belt that broke there, but the thingy. So if the guy was like a few centimeters off the conveyor belt, you wouldn't have an issue.
Yep.
Nice. So, what was this stage called?
Wacky Workbench.
So, you said probably you keep getting frozen? Don't get frozen.
Genius.
I know. I do like the spray animation though for being frozen though. Nice for you to show it off twice. You have to go past the sign at a certain speed.
Oh, I hate this stage. So if you pass the sign, you essentially get the past status, and then you just have to find a place to keep on running.
And then you lose the status when you stop.
So if you run for long enough, then if you stop just before you teleport, you lose the status.
So yes.
But you can if you stop early enough, you keep the status. So.
Have you tried being more, what's the word? Familiar with Sonic CD to have, alternative methods? Cause you seem to be restarting a lot as well.
There is an alternative method. I want to at least try it with this. Cool.
Those tubey thingies, are they just platforms or something?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for the alternate.
Uh-huh.
Because that seems to really not want to work.
I believe as the phrase goes, it might be a skill issue, I believe the phrase is.
Might be.
You appear to lose speed when you're not in, pulled up when you collide with the
So, yeah, you aren't going as fast, but that's the point.
No, I meant you get slowed down when you collide with the box. If you were in roll form, you'd destroy the box, and therefore you wouldn't really lose speed by crashing into it. You trying to clip through the thing or something?
I have an idea. I'm actually not going to go to the back of Star. I'm actually want to try an idea.
Does it get good?
I guess that's part of it. Nope, that didn't work.
I find the little spike tongues a bit jarring, as they kind of look like they should be in the foreground, but they're in the background. The ones with the tubes connecting to them. Surely these planets are some sort of magic, as they cure the weirdest butt anyway.
Wacky Workbench, everybody.
I really love this stage. What's the scenario?
The stage is okay.
You seem to be having a lot of issues with it.
Not a lot of issues.
You restarted how many times?
Oh, that sense. That's mostly me being dumb. Or ambitious, I guess. Oh, these floors are so fucking bouncy, god damn it. There we go. Finally solid ground.
For now. So, what's the thing with the signs exactly?
What do you mean, what's the thing with the signs?
The signs just have conveniently, like, Sonic face on the back of them or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's reappearing a recurring motif of like the 2D Sonic games, which they for some reason also dropped for the 3D ones.
Okay, I don't know why I bounced off that enemy. That enemy probably should have hurt me, but I'll take it.
You can see here, if you go fast enough, it allows the physics breakdown to the point that I like green in the stage. The background is, I don't know, it kind of looks like Gustman. But I guess Gustman's a bit more blue. Well, plus detailed, of course, but anyway. Hmm.
Yeah, can you tell which sprites were not from the original Sonic 1?
Somewhat. The sprite work is pretty good in general, I find. Well, at least for Sonic. Which I suppose is to be expected, given that you see that sprite the most. This is kind of like Mega Man X3 and Mega Man X2, and some extent Mega Man X, in which the only difference between the Mega Man X sprite is I think in X3 he gets like 2 more sprites. So you don't really fight Metal Sonic very much, do you, in this game?
No, you have the one boss fight. And the Metal Sonic holograms.
Holograms are tangible then?
Well no, you just destroy the thing projecting the hologram.
Yeah, so like... I'd like the little goal sign in case you got lost.
Well, because if you pass the goal sign, you automatically lose any past or future status. So it actually has that's actually a tangible marker of something relevant.
Yes. It feels like you could combine that the like end thingy instead.
Basically, it's the point of no return.
Yeah, but like, okay, so you suggested though along you stretch the distance typically.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So the basic idea is that if you don't want to end the stage just yet, because you're either looking for rings or looking for the robot generators, you don't pass that goal sign.
Alright, fine.
I don't care for this boss. Like, it's not terrible or frustrating, it's just kind of boring.
This again, this feels like the Mega Man boss in reverse. Well, actually, I'm thinking the Mega Man 8, I think it was. The little crusher thing where you have blocks. But as for this boss fight itself, there's a lot of waiting around. There's like, kind of whatever. But like, the design itself is very Mega Man, where you have like platforming as well.
Oh, yeah.
In general. So I think you should have tried to wait longer in this place to try and get the idle animation to go. I like how Eggman is once again been canonically shown to be faster than Sonic.
Yeah. I think next is Stardust Speedway! Yay!
Yo, that's a stage that people know the name of.
Now I just don't remember how to actually, like... This is probably the hardest to remember what to do for the...
Time travel?
The time travel and the robot generators, like, where do you go for those?
Just explore, yo. Isn't that the whole notion of Sonic? To explore and to take your things slowly and whatnot. Which is really funny, because like, more of the older Sonic games were more about exploration, I find. Compared to the new ones, which are about like completing the stage quickly.
I think the good Sonic games manage to sort of, like, do a mix. Like, it's either...
Of course.
Like, Sonic Generations, I find, mixes quite well.
Mm.
Well, that didn't work.
Did it not work, or did you believe it didn't work? Anyway, so I feel like there's a musical theme with the like backgrounds looking like
I hit a future post just as I was time traveling. Fuck you.
a what?
I hit a future post just as I was time traveling.
Be more attentive of your surroundings when time traveling.
You have to go fast at time travel. It's kind of hard to be attentive.
Seems like a you problem. It's like it feels like there's a musical theme with the looking like trumpets and whatnot, but like it's only one like instrument in the background, which is surprising.
Okay, so now where the hell is the robot generator?
This is supposed to be the bad future.
No, this is the past.
Okay.
There you are. I knew I had like a general idea of where it was. I just didn't remember the specifics. Yeah, believe it or not, the stage is not as landmarks are not as memorable in this stage, if you could believe it.
It's a pretty memorable stage, isn't it?
Pardon?
Is this one of the better Sonic CD stages?
It's debatable. It's one of the more exciting and memorable, but better is... it's debatable.
I'm pretty sure my subjective opinion is objective.
You and everyone else in the world.
No, you see, the difference is I'm right because I said so. So the background is kind of annoying, is it looks like the bottom part should be underwater, but it's a perspective thing.
I think I'm a bit too high of a... There you are! And I did practice this stage, so like I still have... Oh, this game, so I still have some ideas of where things are.
Unauthentic, not a blind playthrough.
I never claimed it was a blind playthrough.
I know. Nor did I say that you did.
You said inauthentic, which implies I was lying about something.
Damn, you're paying attention. You should have been paying more attention to a Sonic game.
If I was paying attention to my Sonic game, then I wouldn't fuck up as much and it would be funny. It's content, Gabriel. Content.
That sounds like an excuse for being bad.
It's content.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, this one is actually a lot easier. Because not only is the past post, like, right at the start of the stage, there is also a super convenient place to teleport.
I would have liked the background to have used, or at least, I don't know, the like stage itself to have a few more instruments embedded into the like land, so to speak. But it feels like it just has like brass instruments, which is kind of boring. Like you could plug a keyboard in or something.
So not only all of that, the teleporter is literally also right next to all this. So it's like by far one of the most easiest teleporters or robot transporters in the game to destroy.
Cool.
Never mind just me fucking up like a moron.
Quote unquote content. By the way, why does the icon in the bottom left change?
Because we're in the past.
Amusing.
I'm gonna enter this little nook from the other side. Or, no, not. Okay, there we go. And the Metal Sonic is actually relative. I actually know where it is relative to a very important landmark in like one of the only landmarks in the stage. So as long as I don't.
What do you mean?
Fuck up.
Oh, these landmarks.
Okay. I was close. I almost time traveled to the present.
Meh. Yeah, there's not much going on in the stage besides greenery. Have you ever seen the Silver Sonic's character sheet?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
What is the current continuity of Silver in place? Are they like both?
They are whatever they need to be.
All right. Well, that's consistent.
Yeah. Since when has Sonic ever claimed to have a consistent lore?
Look, it's pretty consistent because there is no lore.
Oh, of course.
No stories, like, none of the stories are, like, rather connected to each other. Like, we've introduced new character. We will now have said new character appear sometimes. Like, Eggman Nega, who would totally have a consistent storyline. And, yeah. And then, in this new Sonic game, we will have MacGuffin plot again. And, have fun. Oh, sorry. If it's a 2D game, we'll have a MacGuffin plot of not the Chaos Emeralds. And if it's a 3D game, we'll have some sort of new, you never mentioned previously, world-ending cataclysmic super creature. And yeah. So it really depends if it's 2D or 3D for which plot cutout we're going to go for this time. But the reason why it's so consistent is because they're all like self-contained.
Anyway, time for the Metal Sonic race.
Okay. Metal Sonic's pose reminds me of like Mewtwo from Mewtwo Strikes Back. Which is like kind of hovering there menacingly. It's an amusing catch-up mechanic they're using. And that Metal Sonic is destroying the spikes. They were making it you faster, relatively speaking, to catch up.
So one of the ways this race is actually pretty easy is that the final stretch, Metal Sonic will not do his forward dash attack, so you're always faster at the tail end of the race. So as long as you're like doing decently well, you could fairly easily catch up with him at the end of the race.
Yeah. I take it there's rubber banding with Metal Sonic as well.
Yeah, so when he does his charge attack, if he's behind you, he charges forward. If he's in front of you, he just sort of electrocutes himself.
Yeah.
Also, by default, that's what we'll do if he's ahead of you.
So what you're saying is that you're so slow that he's giving you a break.
Oh shit. Cool.
Yo, it's the enrage mechanic. Isn't this memorable?
Very.
Look, it has to be good. They keep bringing it back. Nice. Ooh, it's green this time.
That's probably just it actually flashes between orange and green. It's just that the game runs at 60 FPS and you're watching at 30 FPS.
Is it 30 am I watching it or?
Well, if you're watching through Discord, yes.
15 actually.
Even worse.
Oh, that almost looks like a spin dash.
No, it's a super peel out. It's like a spin dash, but you're not in a ball, so you're more vulnerable.
Yeah, it sounds the word like. But using the word like, it gives me ample room for not being wrong. Not to be wrong. Ooh, you know, I think there's another spike oh, you missed one of the spikes. You should go faster, as otherwise you can't hit the spikes. Isn't the lure for the Metal Sonic thingy is they overload the circuits and it goes haywire
No.
for like the speed ups?
I have never
vice
heard that before.
Pretty sure. Alright.
Like maybe some other continuity uses that, but I've never seen that in the games.
Well, the games don't explain anything.
But also, like, there's a lot of other properties which just straight up have a cannot really be certain, like, not all extra
Material is canonical.
yeah.
Well, you see, if you define layers of continuity, then you could argue anything. For example, you could argue that that is nebulously canonical. Yo, the tag team of Metal Sonic and Spike. So I've not been counting, but I estimate it's about 6 at this point.
So it's funny, I usually don't do this poorly. Like, when I was practicing weeks ago, I could consistently do this race like no issue.
Do I feel the legendary streamer excuse of I'm streaming, baby rage?
I was streaming before as well. Like, I'm just sucking today.
Hell, you don't even have a chat to blame.
No, I just have you to blame.
Of course. Wham! Does Metal Sonic have a hot box when it's just standing there?
No, he has to electrocute himself in some way. Like that. Anyway, luckily I have an infinite lives because of this.
We don't have infinite lives, you have to infinitely get one more life. It's like one asterisk as opposed to one asterisk of asterisk. Yo, the legendary tag team. Remind me, this is the, what, 3rd or 4th Mechanical Sonic iteration?
This is the 2nd.
What about... is it the 2nd?
Yeah, Sonic 2 came first. And then...
No, I thought it would have been like the 3rd or 4th by now.
No, it's only the 2nd.
I'm surprised they used the other ones later on then. Was that, I'm trying to think, no.
Fuck. If I didn't jump, I would have gotten that.
I'm probably thinking of the Sonic 3 then.
Yeah, Sonic 3 has another Sonic.
Was that two
Metal
more?
Sonic.
No, it's Mecha, isn't it? And so
Well, yeah, but like... It is, people do refer to it as Mecha Sonic.
yeah. So, oh yeah, you get the game. Yeah, it's pretty sad that I can predict where the spikes are going to be after so many times. The fastest thing alive, you're not doing so hard.
Fucking slopes. God damn it.
No, I think if you've restarted this one more times than the UFO one.
Probably.
Is the shooting a speed up?
Yep. I also get it lasts for like until the first couple seconds of the race, so it's a nice fun initial burst of
The
speed.
thing is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we can still make fun of you for losing even when you with it. And Mouse Sonic. There you go.
Fucking, I hate slopes.
I assure you the spikes are not moving.
No, it's the slopes I hate because they affect my jump angles.
It's just physics.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, looks like it. Unless you like screw up again.
And that's
Wait.
the end of Metal Sonic.
For now.
No, it's the end of Metal Sonic.
You're right, Metal
Yeah.
Sonic will never appear again.
He has exited this game.
Toying with a young maiden's heart.
I'm not toying, I'm running away. But you actually have to let Amy hug you to complete the stage. Which I just find that is amusing.
Oh. So, now grab other hearts and get your life up.
Okay. Time for Metallic Madness. Fuck this stage.
Yo, it's the Buzzsaws.
This stage has so many goddamn spikes.
But does it have Spike Wallman?
Like, genuinely,
But
So-
anyway, you've not seen a stage with spikes until you played Mega Man Zero, X Fortress thingy, X Castle thingy. Hell, or even Mega Man Zero 3 with X Fortress is that one. Spoilers, there's a copy X Fortress in that one as well. So I'm pretty sure you find out at the beginning of the game, so yeah. Ah yes, infinite momentum. Two spikes, two springs.
okay, so now what I have to do is go for the lowest route.
Are those meant to be dung beetles?
Okay, yeah, that's already cool.
Yo, the spikes. How do they get you?
That actually helped. Okay, so I have to explicitly take the lowest route to get to where I need to go.
You don't really know the layout very well, do you?
Pardon?
You don't really know the layout, do you?
I don't have it memorized, no.
So yes.
Okay, yep, this is where I need to go. I recognize this sea of spikes and ring monitors.
I like the gap of spikes, just in case you try, so that way you can try to avoid one spike to land the other side, and then feel bad about yourself. Yo, it's Yoku blocks.
Cool. I can now just go to the end of the stage now.
Yo, the same spike pit again. Truly, Spike Wallman is undefeatable.
Yeah. At least Spike Wallman's not an insta-kill.
Then you truly don't understand what it means to be Spike Wallman.
Well, in Sonic he's not an insta-kill. So, you know.
So clearly Sonic's an easy game.
Exactly.
What's the point of these springs moving back and forth exactly? Oh, so these Yoku blocks are like like what? They are the least concerning blocks I've ever seen of the type in any game.
Okay. Time for the final, or not the final stage, but Metalic Madness Act 2. Fuck this stage. Because now I have to try to get 50 rings and get to the end of the stage. I have to get 50 rings and get to the end of the stage without getting hit. And this is the final level.
What are you concerned about? This is all according to Kikaku.
Okay, Kaku's fucking
Maybe we should have a different plan then.
Fortunately, it's not really optional.
What if we blame you? Maybe if you're just good enough, you could just make anything work. It's like meritocracy, but less thought out.
I thought I had room there.
Is that Meadow Spike? Is that the cousin of Spike Lawman, Crusher Man?
Sure.
Look, I don't have much material to work with. There's only so many times I can make fun of you crashing into spikes.
Okay, back to where we were. Hopefully, don't fail as spectacularly as last
Have you
time.
played Metroid Dread yet?
I have not.
Alright. Little, like, more fostering use reminds me of Metroid.
And this is the last robot teleporter. That is the. With that, would have gotten the Savior of the Planet achievement. Woo!
But did you?
Pardon?
But did you?
Yes.
Will you be checking later?
Oh, I already got it like before, so.
And yet you still bothered to check.
Yeah, because I wanted to do that for the sake of the playthrough. I wanted to like be complete.
So, what is the point of these flashing thingies?
You could go behind them.
It sounds gimmicky.
Okay, so a lot of just really tight and unforgiving jumps.
Yo, platformers. Yo, it's a bounce pad.
God, those fucking bombs give me so much anxiety. Cause like, it's so.
I think they could be. I think they should be more deadly. They didn't look deadly enough. They should have some more like horizontalness to the explosion.
Time for the slowest part of the stage. Whee!
And you can't run past this because you need the platform later on.
Yep.
And you need to
so
jump up.
in the present version of the stage, you can actually use an incline to just jump up, but in the past version, it's too flat. You actually need this.
You mean like this?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, you're only realizing this now?
No, why can't I? I should be able to make this jump. What the fuck is happening?
Well, you see here, you're not high enough from your point of origin, and therefore...
No, there we go. Okay.
This is what, triggering technology, I believe? Is that right?
Seems like it.
Yo, bounce pad. Bounce pad. Alright. Ah yes, ceiling spikes. Really the funniest spikes to be hit by. For you see here, no one expects the ceiling spikes. Side spikes, of course. Floor spikes. Oh yes, those ones who are the ones who define scary. But the ceiling spikes, no one ever sees those coming. Why don't you just blow up the little bomb thingies?
Okay, got past the hard part, so now I just have to be careful because there are ceiling spikes here which can kill me, so I have to like...
Yo, the unforeseeable
Yes!
spikes.
Okay, cool! I've actually managed to do this, without dying. Or, I died once, but like, not getting hit and losing my rings.
The ceiling spikes really feel like just like a bit of asshole design here. Cause I don't think
Oh,
you
it
can
is
see
final
this.
stage. No! What the fuck you?
Yo, ceiling spikes!
I was...
So do you know why you got hit by the ceiling spikes?
Because I spawned where I jumped.
Because you were impatient.
It's something I do all the time. It's like one of the easiest shortcuts.
Give me a moment. It's a very apt time to quote the Sonic speedrunning joke.
And that is?
That Shadow deliver that has been dubbed over with Shadow talking to Sonic. Oh, being a beta male.
Oh, that one. I thought I was in the clear. Oh, I have to do this stage again. I do not like this stage. Like, it's not that bad if I'm not trying to go for the special stage, but I am. So fuck this stage.
So you see here, the lesson here is to not declare victory until you actually won. So yeah, VOD watchers, you don't exist. You can skip ahead by 5 minutes. Because the stage is going to be 2 minutes, and then he's going to try it again when it hits some other wall spike. So it's going to take another 3 minutes after that.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
That confidence is simply predicting the future. And you're right, I am confident you'll succeed within 2 attempts. But yeah, these whole like flippy things seem like kind of random. They
Sonic
feel like
CD,
really
everything is random. Cool.
So my favorite are the enemies which don't move, as that makes it funnier when you crash into them. Like, I don't have much to work with, okay? You just be playing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. Don't worry. Eventually I will succeed.
I could probably find some in A10 to go on. What game are you playing after this one?
Sonic 2.
Sonic CD came out before Sonic 2.
I did not. Sonic CD came after. It's just that Sonic CD is very much like a reimagining of Sonic 1, and the end of Sonic 2 leads into Sonic 3, so I figured just like it flows better if I did Sonic CD.
Is that narrative consistency ideal?
I just think it would flow better.
Oh, the little sign thingy says which one you've hit last. Okay, that's nice.
Those things still terrify me.
I'm sorry, I wasn't watching. Were they spikes?
No, the bombs.
Ah yes, being scared of an enemy that offs himself. Truly
because
formidable foe.
it's the explosion particles can like quite annoying to dodge.
Why do you keep jumping, by the way? Can you just stay on the platform?
This one I'm not scared because you can just stand right here. There we are. It's at 2/3 of the way through the stage. Cool. I'm at where I'm at where I was before.
It only took. I wonder if these are intentionally slow to get people to screw up.
Cool. I got it. Time for the final special stage. Whoop whoop.
See you. You know, do you think this stage needs more
If you see a rainbow background, I'm gonna smack you.
There's only some green and red, and like most of the stages are like only like so few colors, but the sixth one has all these colors coming from somewhere. Anyway, the grid thingy is kind of a nice touch. It's very digital, which I'm not quite sure if that's a theme, but yeah. Is the theme supposed to be digital for the stage?
I don't fucking know. They're special stages. They're just kind of are.
I think quite exemplifies that, like the Sonic 1 Metro stages. There's this like green planet thing in the background. Like pyramids. Ooh, planets. My mistake, though. Multiple planets based on the angle. One might even think the background is just repeating about 80%. 80,
Okay,
maybe
one UFO
100.
left.
Yeah, it's an OG.
Damn it. okay,
I was
damn.
teleporting.
Almost got it.
Is this the part where you blame the rainbow background on why you failed so spectacularly on the previous one?
No. I had no intention of doing that.
Alright.
I'm just gonna blame the fucking erratic paths these bitches take.
I think some of them are teleporting. Though I might certainly be underestimating the speed. So, the way I know if you miss or not is whether the counter goes down. It has not gone down in a while.
Fuck! No! Ah, shit.
Ruined. So is auto-saving, I take it?
Yeah.
Auto-saves can be annoying. So, do you have a backup save?
I do not.
Time to play the game again.
Part of me is tempted.
Sigh. What do you get for getting all the gems?
I just wanted nothing that the get also doing all the teleporters doesn't. Like, essentially it's an alternate way of getting the good ending.
Yeah, leave it as is then.
I could probably just go to the... What I'll probably do is I'll go to the special stage in the time trial and, like, do that. Because I can't just leave it be.
I'm pretty sure the reason you didn't get it is because you were clearly incapable of doing
Hey,
it.
Gabriel,
That's
I'm
the
not
only
in the mood for...
Yeah, alright, fine. I presume the autosave is a new feature of the Steam version?
I'm not entirely sure. Like, I don't think so.
It feels like something that would be around for Sonic CD.
No, I'm pretty sure there was an autosave in the original.
It's probably. I find autosaves can be kind of annoying, and I really like the opt-out options that exist. Though it does depend on the game, but like, in general, I am smart enough to know how to save the game, so I don't really need the autosave to bail me out. No.
Fun fact, this is the only bottomless pit in the entire game.
I feel like spikes are a bit better than bottomless pits, typically. You see, spikes are like, you don't need to bother checking the end of it because of those spikes. But with a bottomless pit, there could be something below. They also, of course, accomplish the same task, and this also seems that you can't like wall jump or something to save yourself, but like, in general. Oh yeah, though, flippies, how nice.
Got it. Okay, time for the final boss.
I don't remember who that is in this game.
It's Eggman, it's always...
I meant in terms of these more specific matches the fellow was using.
Oh, it's probably one of his weakest final bosses. Like, it's so anticlimactic and boring.
Look, it could be anyone. Like, Mr. E could be anyone. Yeah. Spinny thingy. You know this fight needs more spikes. Anyway. So, it looks like there's a lot of waiting in this fight.
God damn it.
So, like, the thing about boss design in general is, like, it's really nice to when you can just constantly be, like, killing the guy. But the issue that you can run into when designing a boss like that is that your boss might just be, like, hilarious enough too vulnerable and just get killed too quickly as a result. You kind of have to balance it, and sometimes you do a crouch where you can't just let the guy for a period of time.
This does not feel like a final boss. That like it's a
What,
fine
you don't
boss.
like the
It just
mini boss
doesn't.
you're fighting?
Like it just feels like a regular end of level boss. It doesn't feel like an end of game boss.
I feel like the Metal Sonic would have been perhaps a bit more fitting for it. That though, yes. That would imply some sort of overlord foreseeing things, or some sort of madness to result in such a thing. You misdesigned. I thought there was more green. The pants, aren't they green?
No.
Or did they color change?
Oh, there might have been a difference in the sprites.
And the planet was never seen again. And therefore we have no carbon uniforms. You can tell which parts of this have a lot of focus in terms of the animation team and which ones don't. Like, the first half was a lot more like effort was put into it. In comparison, this part was far more like standard, which is fine, but like, just kind of evident. You know, I'm pretty sure this is one of the rare scenes of like a front view of Sonic.
Yeah.
It's typically you have like some sort of side view with the like eyes and stuff going in the direction. Oh, so that's how that works. They're just a bunch of floating platforms everywhere. It all makes sense now.
Anyway, I like Sonic CD more than some people. Is it not? I don't know.
It's rather well liked from what I understand.
Pardon?
It's rather well liked from what I understand.
So it used to be well liked, and then the Steam version came out, and everyone was able to play it, and then people realized, oh, it's not that great. Like, here's the thing: if you're not going for the good ending by destroying the robot generators, the levels are very empty, and like it's very easy to just blitz to the end in less than a minute, pretty much for every stage. You get a lot more out of the game by actually like taking time to look for and destroy the robot generators. But the game could be kind of shallow absent that.
Well, yeah. So. Yes, doing all the things take longer than not doing all the things.
No, but it's not even a matter of that. It's how is the game designed around doing all the things, or is it designed around like how well is it designed for? It's like the level design is designed around you doing all the things. Like with the other Sonic games, you don't have to go for the Chaos Emeralds at all, and the game is still just as fun because the level design is just designed for that. So.
Alright, I think the word is experimental. You just apply it to these type of things and you just call it a day.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a more experimental game. It has its qualities, some not qualities.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite. Qualities.
So now that that's done, I'm just gonna show off a couple things. So, for one, I'm gonna show off the bad ending of the game, while also using the using the US soundtrack for the bad ending.
I've not been listening to the soundtrack for some time. Anyway.
Okay, well, cool.
No, I just literally can't hear it. There's no
Oh,
audio.
I forgot. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
There we are.
Oh, so this is where the inspiration for Sonic Colors came from.
Yeah, so in the bad ending, Eggman escapes with a time stone.
Never to be seen again.
Power deep inside and make it happen. I can't sing. I probably shouldn't. And that Eggman exploding in a cloud of his own visage is referenced numerous times throughout the series, including Sonic Colors, which I think was the first time it was brought back.
You're in Sonic Colors house.
What is
planets being chained together.
Ah.
Large chains connecting planets or something.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I'm just gonna play through it just because I like Sonic Boom, and then what I'll do is I'll go to the time attack, show off all the bosses in the bad feature, and then show me completing that stupid 7th special stage. Because
yes, my favorite. It's stupid because I didn't do well on it.
It's stupid because like I wanted this to be like sort of an idealized playthrough, and I'm more just annoyed that I've failed in doing that.
It's ruined!
But I am pleased with my performance in like just knowing where the generators are. Like I didn't have to relook up any of them, so I'm happy.
Oh.
What practice gives you.
Push-up practice is for those who don't already know what they're doing.
Okay, to be fair, the last time I played Sonic CD, I was like in my first couple years of high school. Like over 10 years ago.
All I'm hearing is excuses. Or rather, potential excuses.
And to extend the credits, they add this nice little guitar part to the end of the song, which is just, I like. It's simple, but I like it. So back to the Japanese soundtrack. Now I'm just going to show off through the time attack bosses. I'm going to show off what the bad features like or look like. So here's Palmtree Panic.
These are alliteration.
Oh, they're all alliterations.
Oh wait, Panic. Yeah, okay, that looks like. What? Oh, I screwed up. Whoops. Oh well.
So that's the bad feature of Palmtree Panic.
Ah, I was distracted, screwed up, annoying. I guess I'll just have to win by not winning as much. Anyway.
Collision Chaos bad feature. Have you seen the Collision Chaos boss?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably at some point.
It is the weirdest boss.
I will, as the phrase goes, tap back in, though not really, when it's on screen. As I am doing multitasking at this point.
Okay. Well, it's essentially just a pinball where you have to get to the top. So I'm playing it now.
Is that the one you were playing earlier? The one you're complaining about sucks? And I could take 30 seconds to 5 minutes? Quote?
Yes. That is exactly it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so you essentially only missed the first... It sounds like you only missed the first zone.
Of
this game.
So, what you're telling me is that you like pinball. So you're gonna play Sonic Pinball at some point.
Ha! No. Come on, almost there. Nope! I hate this boss. I hate this boss so much. Okay, go. No! You sniped me!
Yeah, this is so scuffed.
I just want to hit him. Oh my god.
No. Sometimes when you hit on people, they don't return your affection. That's okay.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay, did it. Fucking hell. Okay. Tidal Tempest.
You know this needs Genocide City. Yeah, this is so like stuffed. Unfortunate.
Whoa.
Oh my god, just fucking go down. Let me hit you. Thank you. Dead.
You know this needs scuba diving equipment.
Scuba diving. There are apparently, sprites for scuba goggles in the first Sonic game. They were never used.
For who?
Sonic.
Amusing. I was thinking for a different character.
Time for Quartz Quadrant. Ooh, look at that ugly, like, puke green.
Meh. You realize at this point I have the answer of would you rather rainbow color background? And with this move I can basically deflate any sort of complaint you have. Is there any game where Sonic, mainline game where Sonic uses a, like, floaty tube?
Floaty tube. The only thing I can think of is the Olympic Games.
Yeah, but hence the specifier.
Not that I could think of. Also, I just love how they added the detail of putting Sonic in a flotation device for aquatic sports.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wacky Workbench!
Is that inflatable tube? Inflatable tube system? Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
What?
No importance. It's unrelated to what you're doing.
Kill, I just did is died, but like I don't care, I showed off the bad feature of that stage, so next one.
So the bad feature you died?
Cute.
This means we'll have
probably
a
the
third
coolest looking
timeline.
bad feature. Like I love Stardust Speedway bad feature.
We now have a third timeline where the fastest thing alive has fallen to the king of inventions.
There's just something nice about like the sparkly purple lights and the dark blue roads, or the navy blue roads. I really like the color scheme. Stardust Speedway bad feature. Cool. And that's Stardust Speedway. Done.
Here's something funny. Apparently for your like in Master Duel for your like stats, if you concede, it doesn't count as a loss for your like stats.
That sounds like it should be wrong.
Look, clearly there's a finished product with nothing wrong about it, and it's therefore must be intentional. But yes, it is queer. It is likely an error.
And here's Metalic Madness bat feature, which I find conceptually funny because it looks so worn down, but like this is Eggman's base. Eggman's own base fell apart when in the future where he rules. He's just that bad of a ruler.
The word you're looking for is complacency. Yo, spinning platforms. Now what we need to do is have like a conveyor belt and have how to see like lines. And when you use that line, the platform drops. And then we'll have a blue background. Just a bright blue background for no
Are you making a
particular
Gutsman
reason.
reference?
Yes.
I never had issues with the Gutsman stage.
It's really not that bad. Though the platforms can be a bit iffy. Okay. That's quite boring.
Yeah.
I do like the background though.
Well, one more hit. Is this where he pogos? Oh yeah, I love how he just like decides to pogo with his one stick. How threatening. Okay, so I'm gonna call that it for Sonic CD. What I'm gonna do is just gonna take a half-hour lunch break, and then we'll continue afterwards with Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
And Tails. What game introduced Tails? Was it the second Sonic game?
Yeah, Sonic 2.
Yeah, okay, so and Tails.
Yeah, Sonic 2 and Tails.